welcome to this edition of the In-Sighed Scoop. I'm Nigel Q, and let us help us welcome our very special guest for this evening, Mr. Tom Schmidt, author of the new book, Bumbling Through Borneo.
Well, thank you, Nigel. It's good to be here.
Tom, can you tell us a little bit about the book to begin with?
Well, basically, Bumbling Through Borneo is the first volume of the Bumbling Traveler Adventure series. The first story is about a character named Bumbling Bob. He's an architect in Hong Kong. He gets laid off from his job, and at the same time, he receives a cryptic note urging him to travel to Borneo. So he takes off, he packs up his stuff, puts his life on hold, and then he goes on this random adventure through Borneo, and he hooks up with different backpackers along the way, and he has different adventures, and he learns about the place. So it becomes a very educational experience for him, but there's an underlying mystery that's very mysterious.
Well, you know, I've heard they have headhunters in Borneo, and not the kind that are going to find you a job either. I mean, what actually inspired you to write the book?
Well, actually, the book itself is semi-autobiographical because it's based on my own experiences traveling in Borneo over the last 15 years. So most of the experiences that are depicted in the book actually happened.
So if you were to go backpacking, what's the absolute one thing that you have to have with you?
Let's see. I think the one thing that I would definitely try to bring wherever I went is dental floss. And that's not because I'm into dental hygiene. It's because it makes amazing waterproof thread if your backpack rips. You can actually mend your backpack with dental floss.
I mean, how did you get along? Did you have any language problems? Do you speak any other languages?
When I go to a country to travel and I don't speak the language, I'll usually try to at least learn the numbers from 1 to 10, hello, thank you, the very basics, to at least break the ice. And after that, it's all charades.
Now, I have to say, the book has a bit of a surprise ending. There's a bit of a cliffhanger. How is it going to be resolved? Are you going to write another book? Is there a volume 2?
It's going to pick up again in volume 2. But the main difference with this is the readers of volume 1 will be able to influence the plot line of volume 2 by voting.
Now, I understand your last trip was actually something of a non-traditional backpacking trip for 4 months. Tell us a bit about that.
Well, my last big trip was actually my honeymoon. I just got married last year, and my wife Kate and I went on a 4-month honeymoon, traveling around the world, backpacking.
And you're still talking with one another. Congratulations. So overall, do you recommend this kind of travel, backpacking, roughing it, going with somewhere with absolutely no plan, no reservations, just going wherever your heart desires?
Actually, I honestly think if people traveled more, there would probably be far fewer problems in the world.
You know, in the midst of today's global crisis and people getting laid off, is this something you'd recommend to people? Taking off traveling just wherever they want to go?
If you lose your job, it's probably a blessing in disguise. Why not go out and travel?
So, it says here in the book you're an architect, but obviously you're a bit of a writer as well. What else do you do?
Basically, I'm an architect by trade. I design hotels and resorts. However, I do have a variety of different other creative pursuits, one of which is the writing, illustration, I play a bit of music, and I do a bit of stand-up comedy as well.
Can you elaborate on that a bit?
Yes, I do a little bit of stand-up comedy. In fact, 2 years ago I won the Funniest Person in Hong Kong award, first prize, at the Hong Kong International Comedy Festival. So I'm pretty happy.
Are you serious?
Actually, yes.
And I also understand you're a bit of a musician like myself, eh? What do you play? You play guitar, or you have got a band, or what kind of things do you do?
Yes, I play music. I prefer composing and writing music more than playing live per se. I have a band called Jatopa.
Well, I'm afraid we're out of time. I'd like to thank you very much, Tom. I'd like to thank our very special guest, Mr. Tom Schmidt, author of Bumbling Through Borneo.
Well, Nigel, thank you very much for having me on. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much. Peace, everyone. Cheers.